Arsenal targets 50 million Premier League star to replace outgoing striker. Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester United, and Tottenham negotiating with 26-year-old Serie A striker. Attention! Fabrizio Romano confirms major deal is very close to being done. Hello, Gunners fans! Come check out the latest news from the world's biggest club. Arsenal is showing interest in Brighton striker Jan Pedro as they consider replacements for Eddie Nketiah, who is a target for Marseille. The Gunners have already spent heavily this summer, with around 70 million invested in David Raya and Riccardo Calafiori. The club remains active in the market for more signings, with a new central midfielder, winger, and striker as priorities. Kai Havertz surpassed Gabriel Jesus and Nketiah in Arsenal's hierarchy last season to become Mikel Arteta's starting striker. Brighton paid a record fee of around 30 million to sign Pedro from Watford in the Championship, and he impressed in his first season, scoring 20 goals in 40 appearances across all competitions. Nketiah is close to leaving Arsenal after an agreement with Marseille, but there are discrepancies over the transfer fee. Arsenal will only accept the sale for the right price, despite Nketiah's desire for more regular playing time. Meanwhile, Arteta and Edu Gaspar are discussing the possibility of signing João Pedro as one of the potential replacements for Nketiah, with the club also close to agreeing terms with Mikel Merino. The 22-year-old player fits the criteria Arsenal is looking for. Young, with high potential, and suitable in terms of personality. He is expected to integrate well into the squad, which already includes compatriots like Gabriel Jesus, Gabriel Magalhães, and Gabriel Martinelli. However, it remains uncertain whether Brighton will be willing to let their star go so late in the transfer window. President Tony Bloom will likely demand a substantial fee, while Arsenal seeks to avoid paying exorbitant amounts. Sources suggest that the Seagulls would be willing to sell the promising Premier League player for $50 million, aiming to make a significant profit from the Brazilian. What is your opinion on Arsenal's interest in Brighton striker João Pedro and the search for potential replacements for Eddie Nketiah? Do you think these would be good additions to the team, considering the club's current needs? Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester United, and Tottenham Hotspur are currently engaged in negotiations with agent Fali Ramadani to secure the transfer of Federico Chiesa, a talented 26-year-old Italian international. According to reports from La Stampa, as relayed by Tutto Juve, Chiesa has become a coveted target in the final month of the summer transfer window. The four Premier League giants have shown interest in acquiring the player, who faces an uncertain period in his Juventus career. In summary, Federico Chiesa excelled in Serie A before a knee injury and his transfer to Juventus, where he experienced ups and downs. Last season, he scored 10 goals and provided 3 assists in 37 games, in addition to facing difficulties in Euro 2024 with the Italian national team. Nevertheless, Arsenal, Chelsea, Manchester United, and Tottenham remain strongly interested in him. Arsenal sees Chiesa as a quality option that fits Arteta's policy of having 2 high-level choices per position. Chelsea considers him an alternative following struggles of other players last season. Manchester United, meanwhile, seeks a long-term solution for the right-wing position, and Chiesa seems to be an attractive option to fill that gap. Recent reports suggest the player himself prefers a move to Manchester United this summer over other options. Tottenham is considering acquiring Chiesa as part of an attack restructuring, planning to sell Richarlison and find a high-level replacement. The situation is evolving rapidly, with all parties involved trying to reach an agreement before the transfer window closes. Juventus is open to negotiating Chiesa's departure, increasing the likelihood of a move to the Premier League. However, negotiations are ongoing, and it's still uncertain which club Chiesa will join this season. How do you think the potential signing of Chiesa could impact Arsenal and the competition in the Premier League? Arsenal is pursuing their next signing and has already reached a personal agreement with Real Sociedad and Spain star Mikel Merino. Merino will sign a 4-year contract if the transfer to Emirates is completed. Arsenal has verbally offered a deal worth over $30 million, including add-ons. Initially, Real Sociedad expected $50 million for the 28-year-old player, but due to Merino being in the last year of his contract, La Liga club's demands were reduced. Fabrizio Romano, known for his transfer updates, revealed that the move is about to be completed. Let me tell you that Arsenal is really closing the deal for Mikel Merino, and let me clarify that the package will be around $30 million, the reporter wrote. We'll understand the structure of the deal in the coming days, but the agreement between Arsenal and Real Sociedad is very, very close. Everything is moving towards the final stages. If Arsenal manages to finalize the deal with Merino, it won't be the player's first time in England. Previously, Merino had a stint with Newcastle, where he accumulated 28 appearances for Spain in the last 4 years. He arrived at Newcastle on loan from Borussia Dortmund before the 2017-18 season, and the buy option was quickly triggered due to satisfactory performances. However, after just 1 season at St. James Park, Merino was sold for $10 million to Real Sociedad, where his career truly took off in his home country. What is your opinion on the potential signing of Mikel Merino by Arsenal? Do you think he would be a good addition to the team? Thank you very much for watching until here. Until next time.